Okay, so inter-VLAN routing with the help of ROS, router on a stick. So here the topology. Okay, so as you know that why we use this inter-VLAN routing. Okay, like the different devices that will participate in different VLAN, like VLAN 10, VLAN 20, and VLAN 30. Okay, they can communicate with each other. Okay, and this routing will done by router. Okay, and we are using different network there. Every VLAN have a different network. So this is layer to switch. So layer to switch don't have to do any routing. So that's why we use router, and it will be do inter-VLAN routing for all VLAN to communicate each other. Okay. Okay. So let's start from switch. Okay. So first we will configure. We will create a VLAN. Okay. So VLAN. Sorry. VLAN 10. Suppose this name is sales. Then VLAN 20. So name is like marketing. Okay. Marketing department. Then VLAN 30. That is say like production department. Okay. Sorry. I forgot the name here. Name production. Okay. So we can show there that is show interface VLAN brief. Sorry, show VLAN brief. Okay, so here sales, marketing, and production VLAN 10, 20, 30. Okay, all created. But one thing is there, that is that VLAN 1, all port are assigned are in VLAN 1. Okay, so we have to assign the port now, VLAN 10, 20, 30. So here in my topology, in our topology here, PC0 and PC1, that is for VLAN 10. Okay, and the interface is two. Interface is 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Okay, 1 and 2 for VLAN 10, and 3 and 4 for VLAN 20, and 5 and 6 for VLAN 30. So let's assign the VLAN to port. Okay, so config mode interface, we are using range command. Interface range fa0, that was 1, sorry, /1 hyphen 2. Okay, that is range. Switch port access VLAN 10, sorry, VLAN 10. Okay, again exit, and we are going to, for the first we are doing this one is 3-4, that is 3 4, this 3 4, that is VLAN 20 interference range. So switch port access VLAN 20. Okay, exit, and then we are go for interface 5 and 6. Okay, then switch port access VLAN 30. Okay, switch port access VLAN 30. Okay, now if you come back, we check again show interface, sorry, show VLAN brief. So here cells, that is VLAN 10 active for active, and it is assigned on port 0, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 20, and for VLAN 30 assign port 5 and 6. Okay, after this one is done, we create VLAN and assign the port to particular VLAN. Now, our next step will be in a router. Okay, so we need to provide the IP address, okay, as an IP to the sub interface. First, let's open the router. That is 0, okay. This router, let's open one thing. No, okay, hello, 70. Okay, so let's have an interface Z 00 and no shutdown. Okay, no shutdown. Now we create sub interfaces and we'll encapsulate sub interfaces and assign the particular VLAN. Suppose like VLAN 10 for one sub interfaces, VLAN 20 for another, and 30 for another sub interfaces. We'll basically divide these main interfaces, okay, and apply the encapsulation and apply the IP there, okay, as an IP there. So okay, let's start first one. Taking the interface Z0 slash 0 dot, I'm taking sub interface dot 10. Okay, so encapsulation, that's encapsulation dot 1q, sorry, dot 1q. Then what is there? We have to provide the VLAN, VLAN ID, that is 10. Okay, then let's put the IP address. IP address 192.168.1.1.255.subnetmask.0. Okay, so I'm taking the same range IP, okay, for VLAN 10, and this range and this IP will be work as a gateway for the end devices for VLAN 10 only. Okay, this IP will work as a gateway for VLAN 10 devices. Okay, so this is done. Then again I am going to interface 20, that is for VLAN 20 up, and encapsulation dot 1q 20. Okay, that's IP address. So same 192.168.2.1.255.255.255, sorry, dot 0, 255.0. Okay, done up to here. Next we are taking for VLAN 30. Okay, encapsulation 30, IP address, that will be 3.1. Okay, so up to here, done. Let's check show IP interface brief. Okay, show IP. So here you can see that that 00, this all sub interface IP are assigned and they're up. Okay, okay, up to here we are done. Now let's open the switch port. Okay, we have to trunk this switch port connected to the router. Okay, for the communication. So sharing routing, so interface, that is Z0/1. Okay, so switch port mode trunk. Okay, switch port mode trunk. Okay, done. I'm saving the configuration. Okay, now we are already done with sub interfaces. I mean a router on a stick. Just let's configure IP on PC0 and PC1. Okay, let's configure IP. So this one is 192.168.1.1.255.2.1. 1 and 1.1. Let's copy this. Sorry, 1.1 already given there, so 1.2. Okay. And gateway will be 1.1. Gateway is 1.1. That is my sub interface VLAN 10 IP. Okay. So this one is done. PC2 IP. That one will be 1.3. Okay, and here it will be 1.1. Okay. Next, like PC2. So here it will be 2.2 and it will be 2.1. Okay, 2.1. Same for this one, that will be 2.3. Okay, and I am taking this, the gateway will be 2.1. Same. Okay, we are done. And for PC4, the same, like this one, it will be 3.2 and 3.1 gateway. Okay, so let's copy this gateway. PC4 star IP, that will be 3.3 and gateway 3.1. Okay, so we provide the IP. All of this we completed trunking and we provide all IP. So let's start ping. Okay, it's pinging out not. So ping 192.168.+2.3. Okay, let's check that VLAN 10 is able to communicate with VLAN 20 or not. That is, ping is happening, that means it's okay. So VLAN 30 IP is 3.3. Okay, it's working. That's mean our ROS router road is strict, that is working perfectly fine. There is no issue. Okay, and if I think just one there is one process I am describing, like, so we are dividing these main interfaces into sub interfaces and we provide the gateway, and this gateway will be, this IP will be work as a device in devices gateway. Okay, okay, thank you.